Hello everyone. Here we'll be learning how to fill a PM report or we called as preventive maintenance report. Whenever you go to a machine and you want to do the preventive maintenance, normally it is consists of cleaning and checking the values and other things in the machine. For now we are doing mainly the cleaning part, so let's see once we are done with the cleaning and everything, whatever we have done near the machine, how we are going to fill a PM report or preventive maintenance report. This report is similar to uh, our CM report or corrective maintenance report. First, these cross marks which are there, you don't have to fill those details. Then we have date section, which is where you will put your date, the start date when you started the PM. Then after that we have time section, which is this time. So you will put your start time when you started the PM, you will put that time here. After that, here you will put serial number of the machine, and this is unit type, which is what machine we are doing PM on. Is it 920 CT machine, or is it 927 DX machine, or is it ETD atomizer, or it's QPS? You have to mention that model here. And after that, our duty phone, which we'll mention here, the number of our duty phone. And these cross marks, you don't have to fill those details. Then let's come here, and customer, will put HIA as a customer. Then address, which is, for example, you are doing PM in departures, so you will put DIA departures as the main address. After that we have unit location, which is where that unit is located. So we'll put, suppose we are doing passenger screening area PM, so passenger screening area lane 2, the location of that unit. Then this cross mark, you don't have to fill anything there. Then there is subject description. So subject description, the main subject, what is the subject of this report. So normally with PM there are monthly PMs, there are quarterly PM, semi-annual PM, and annual PMs. So monthly is like every month we are doing PM, or every 3 months we are doing PM, or every 6 months we are doing PM, or every year we are doing PM, depending on how we are doing. So for now we are doing monthly preventive maintenance. So you can mention monthly preventive maintenance for this section. Then for PM as well, when you are doing any PM, when you are making a report, the machine should be working fine. So this fully functional checkbox should be checked. Then after that, under warranty section, the machines are under warranty, so you have to check this under warranty section. Then these cross marks, you don't have to fill anything in those marks. Then we'll come to activity, same for 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4. So then after that you have to write your activity in these lines. Suppose you clean the machine and checked for physical damage and machine is working properly, so you mention those activities here, what you have done. After that we have this section, which is with spare parts. If you replace any parts during PM, you can mention here. It will come line numbers in this section, and here it will be part number. Part number is like unique number for each part, so that number will come here. And then after that we have description of the part, which will come here. Then we have stock location, where we will mention which stock it is. And after that we have quantity, whether we used one or two, whatever we have used, we'll mention here. Then there is new or repaired part. Normally we are using new parts, so we'll mention N here. And some of the parts have serial numbers as well, so part serial number you will mention here in this section. If you will replace more than one part, then second part will come in the next line, then third part, like that it will, you will fill the report. Then those cross marks, you don't have to fill anything in there. Then there is for key for environmental and operational conditions. So any problem you noticed while doing the PM in the location, you have to address that here. suppose AC not working or anything, whatever can create a issue for our machine, you have to mention that problem in this section. Then after that, repair time, how much time it took you to finish that maintenance, you have to mention in repair time. And here completion date, you have to put date, and the end time, what time you finish your PM. Suppose you started at 9:30 and finished at 10:30, so it took you 1 hour for the PM, so 1 hour you will mention. And travel time, how much time it took you to reach the location, you will put here, suppose 5 minutes it took. Then 9:35 I reached there and I started my PM and finished at 10:30, so in total it took me 1 hour to finish my work. And then also in this notes section, you have to put additional serial numbers and additional notes, anything which you will see during PM. You will see any thing which you will notice with the machine, there is something which need to be checked later on, any like minor issues which are there but they cannot be done during PM, so later on we have to check those. Or any additional serial numbers or anything which I have to mention, you can mention there. Especially in PM we have to mention additional serial numbers. I will get to that in a bit. And at the end you have to mention this end date and technician name who done the PM, and he will sign here. And same for the other technician as well, date here and his name here, and his signature will be here. So with PM reports, I have noticed issues regarding the how to make the PM reports. Guys, are first of all, let's have a look at unit types. What unit types we have? So this is our preventive maintenance sheet, which team leaders have access to, and same one is pasted in the office in departures as well. So let's have a look. So you can see in this filter we have ETD, HHMD, MSTS, operators workstation, WTMD, and X-ray. So these are the main units which are there. Okay, so let's change the filter here. So that we'll have a look on everything. So now we have baseline and this and everything. But the main thing is, let's try to understand which unit is separate and which unit is combined with something. For example, we have all these units, they are there. For example, we have TRS flight, we have this MSTS, or we have HHMD. So these units are separated so that everyone will understand that these are the units which we have to work on. If you going on a PM, you are going on a PM, you have to do all these units. So that's why in PM also everything is mentioned there. So whatever is on the site, it's mentioned so that you will work on that. But when you are making a report, PM report, you have to understand which units are separate and which units are combined. So let's have a look. First we have ETD. So these are itemizers, these are separate unit, you have to make single report for that. And also timings, which I will tell later how much time should be a report for each machine. First I will tell for ETD, one person have to make a report. Two guys cannot work on ETD. As per the unit, it's small and everything is there. So two guys cannot work on it. So one guy can work on ETD. So one guy's name, there will be a report. And timing I will explain to you later how much time it will take for each unit, and I will print that as well. So this is one unit. Then after that we have QPS. QPS is another unit. It is another unit which we have. It's one set unit. If you are doing PM on QPS, that will be one report for one QPS. Then there is next unit. Let's have a look. There is WTMD. So walkthrough metal detector, you have to make a report for walkthrough metal detectors, that you did PM for walkthrough metal detectors in any location you are doing PM on. So we have 3 units now. Then after that, let's select everything, and let's, so ETD was 1 unit, body scanner 1 unit. Okay, then we already checked WTMD as 1 unit. Okay, then after that we have X-ray machine. So which is the main thing? X-ray machine is 1 unit, but it contains other things as well with it. For example, if we are going to passenger screening, there's an X-ray machine. With this X-ray machine, TRS flight, SVS secondary viewing station, PVS primary viewing station, all are included in this X-ray machine, because it's a complete set. It's not separate units. Without TRS we don't have X-ray machine complete, or without PVS or without SVS we don't have X-ray machine complete. So that one will be one single report. So you will mention the X-ray machine number. There is an X-ray machine, I'll mention its serial number. And after that, suppose let's check, we have some machine from passenger screening. So this number I will mention, in the report top, serial number, and unit type I will mention it's 920 CT. And after that, what I was saying about additional serial numbers, you will put HHMD serial number or PVS or SVS or TRS serial number here. If you have any additional serial numbers, you will put here. So HHMD also is small unit, we don't make separate reports for that. So we will put HHMD report also with the machine report. So any X-ray machine report we are making, so for passenger screening, TRS, PVS, SVS, HHMD, it will be included in that one X-ray machine. So it will be one single report. Same goes for base lane and mid lane as well. So in mid lane we have mid lane and we have PVS. So we will make the report for that as a complete one X-ray unit. Same happens, same will do with the base lane as well. So we'll make the report for PVS and X-ray machine, and MSTS as well will be included in that X-ray machine because it's a complete set. So you just use a single number and you put rest of the numbers in note section. So we are done with X-ray machines. Then let's check what else is there. Baseline is done. Then let's see what we'll have after that. So after that we have these workstations. Okay, so these workstations which are here, these workstations are in OSR room. So these workstations, we have to make single report for each workstation because each workstation is a single unit. So we have to make report on each workstation separately. Same for server or TMAS, we have to make report for each workstation separately. Or recheck stations as well. Recheck station, server or TMAS, we have to make one single report. Or workstation, we have to make one single report. Then there is printer, we have to make one report for printer for arrival, one report for departure. And also we have CT net view and BPI net view, which we are not doing PM yet. So for them also we'll make single reports for these net views as well. So I hope you understand how we are making a PM report and how which units will be included together to make a PM report. With the X-ray machine, all components will come together. Walkthrough and QPS, those are separate units. They don't come into X-ray machine. They don't complete an X-ray machine. So we have to make the report for them separately. Now regarding the duration of the PM reports, I will paste in office and I'll send in the group as well how much time it should take to do PM for one machine.